Does this sound familiar? You swing your legs out of bed in the morning, and for a moment you feel a stiffness in your back and years ago. Or perhaps you spend a lovely afternoon in the garden only to find that your legs feel heavy and tired for the rest of the day. These little signs are our body's way of communicating with us as we age. But there's one conversation that many men over 50 are having with their bodies that can be especially disruptive. It's the one that happens in the middle of the night. It isn't an alarm clock that wakes you, but a persistent, nagging urge to visit the bathroom. You go, you come back, you try to fall asleep again, only to be woken up an hour or two later for a repeat performance. This broken sleep doesn't just leave you tired and groggy the next day, it creates a cycle of fatigue that can make everything feel like a chore. You might find yourself a little more irritable, a little less focused. This isn't just a minor inconvenience or an inevitable part of getting older. In traditional Chinese medicine, we see this as a clear signal that the body's internal balance is asking for attention. Specifically, it points to a strain on the delicate systems that govern our lower body's energy and fluid metabolism, with the prostate often at the center of this disturbance. The good news is that we don't have to simply accept this. We can listen to these signals and respond with simple, gentle care that restores harmony from within. In traditional Chinese medicine, we view the body as an intricate landscape of energy pathways, much like rivers and streams that nourish the land. For men's health, especially as we get older, 3 of these main rivers are incredibly important: the spleen pathway, which governs digestion and nutrient absorption, the liver pathway, which ensures the smooth flow of energy and emotions, and the kidney pathway, which is the foundation of our vitality, our life's battery. There is a remarkable spot on the body where these 3 vital pathways intersect. This point, located on the inside of your lower leg, is called Sanyinjiao. Think of it as a major traffic interchange for the energy that supports your entire lower body, including the pelvic region where the prostate resides. When you gently stimulate this point, you are essentially dispatching a friendly traffic controller to this busy intersection, ensuring that everything flows smoothly. It helps to clear up any stagnation, nourish any deficiencies, and restore clear communication between these essential organ systems. This ancient wisdom is now finding support in modern science. Researchers are observing that applying pressure to this area can have profound effects. It appears to help calm inflammation, which is often a root cause of prostatitis and prostate discomfort. It also seems to help relax the muscles around the bladder and urethra, making urination less strained and more complete. Furthermore, consistent stimulation may even help to gently regulate the hormonal fluctuations that can lead to prostate enlargement. It's a beautiful example of how a simple physical touch can send a powerful message of balance deep into the body. Let me share a story about a gentleman named Mark, a 60-year-old retired teacher. When he first came to see me, he was feeling deeply frustrated. He was waking up 3, sometimes 4 times a night, and the constant interruption to his sleep was leaving him exhausted and short-tempered. His urine stream was weak, and he had a persistent, dull ache in his lower abdomen. His doctor had told him his prostate was enlarged and suggested medication, but Mark was worried about the potential side effects he had read about. He felt stuck. We started with the very basics: a daily massage of the Sanyinjiao point, once in the morning and once before bed. I also suggested some simple dietary shifts to reduce what we called ant-heat in his system. He was skeptical at first, wondering how pressing a spot on his leg could possibly help, but he was consistent. After the first week, he noticed nothing. After the second, he thought maybe he was sleeping a little better. By the end of the 3rd week, he came back with a smile. He was now only getting up once a night, and sometimes he slept straight through until morning. The nagging ache had faded. His energy was returning. It wasn't a miracle cure, but it was steady progress through consistent, gentle care. Restoring prostate health and overall vitality isn't about one magic bullet, it's about creating a harmonious internal environment. Let's explore a few key strategies from a TCM perspective that you can easily integrate into your life. Starting today. First is the principle of moving qi and blood stagnation. Imagine a gently flowing river. It's clear, vibrant, and full of life. Now imagine a spot where logs and debris have created a dam. The water behind it becomes stagnant, murky, and sluggish. In our body's stress, a sedentary lifestyle or improper diet can create a similar kind of stagnation in the pelvic area. This blockage can lead to feelings of pressure, discomfort, and difficulty with urination. The Sanyinjiao massage is our primary tool here. By pressing on this point, you are helping to break up that logjam and get the energy and blood moving freely again. Another wonderfully simple method is a warm sitz bath. Soaking your lower body in warm water for 10 to 15 minutes in the evening isn't just relaxing. The warmth gently penetrates the tissues, encouraging circulation and releasing tension held deep within the pelvic muscles. Adding a cup of Epsom salts can enhance this effect, helping to soothe and calm the area. Second, we need to clear away what we call heat. Think of a hot, humid summer day. The air feels thick, heavy, and sticky. This is what heat can feel like inside your body. It often manifests as a feeling of heaviness in the lower body, urinary urgency with a burning sensation, or skin that is oily and prone to issues. This pattern is commonly aggravated by a diet rich in greasy, spicy foods, fried items, and excessive alcohol. To counteract this, we can bring in cooling, moisture-clearing foods. A simple glass of fresh cucumber or celery juice in the morning can be wonderfully effective. These vegetables act like a gentle internal shower, helping to cool inflammation and flush out that sticky, toxic buildup without being harsh on your system. Third, we must nourish the kidneys. In TCM, the kidneys are the powerhouse of the body, the root of our constitutional strength. They store our vital energy or Jing, which is like our master savings account of life force. It's natural for this energy to decline. This can show up as low back soreness, weak knees, and, importantly, a decline in urinary function and prostate health. To protect and replenish this vital energy, we need to nourish it. One of the best foods for this is pumpkin seeds. They are a treasure trove of zinc, a mineral that is crucial for prostate health. Just a small handful a few times a week can make a difference. Other dark-colored foods like black beans, black sesame seeds, and walnuts are also excellent for supporting kidney energy. Fourth, let's support the spleen. The spleen in TCM is like your body's kitchen stove. It's responsible for cooking the food you eat and transforming it into usable energy and blood. If food isn't processed properly, leading to a buildup of dampness and phlegm, the very things that can contribute to stagnation and prostate issues. People with a weak spleen often feel bloated after eating, have loose stools, and experience a general sense of fatigue. The best way to support your spleen is to eat warm, cooked foods. Think of nourishing soups, steamed vegetables, and cooked grains. Avoid overloading your system with too many cold, raw foods, iced drinks, or heavy dairy products, as these can put out your digestive fire. Finally, we need to soothe the liver. The liver system is in charge of the smooth and unimpeded flow of qi throughout the entire body. When we are stressed, frustrated, or angry, our liver qi can get stuck. Like traffic in a city -y jam. This stagnation often affects the pelvic area, leading to tension and contributing to urinary problems. You might notice you feel more irritable, have tight shoulders, or sigh a lot. The best medicine for this is simple deep breathing. The Sanyinjiao massage instruction to breathe deeply is not just for relaxation. Deep, slow breaths directly communicate with the liver system, telling it to release its grip and let the energy flow smoothly again. A short walk after dinner can also work wonders to keep your liver qi moving harmoniously. Here are 2 simple daily routines you can adopt to put these principles into practice. First, a nightly prostate-soothing foot soak. This is a gentle and effective way to move circulation, calm the nervous system, and prepare your body for a restful night's sleep. You will need a basin large enough for both your feet, warm water, and a good handful of Epsom salts. Fill the basin with water that is comfortably warm but not scalding. Stir in the Epsom salts until they dissolve. Sit in a comfortable chair and soak your feet for about 15 to 20 minutes. While you are soaking, this is the perfect time to perform your Sanyinjiao massage. Gently press and knead that special point above your inner ankle on each leg. This routine is excellent for almost everyone, especially those who feel stressed or have cold feet. A small note of caution. If you have diabetes, severe varicose veins, or open sores on your feet, please check with your healthcare provider before starting a regular foot soak routine. After your soak, you can check if this is right for you. Your feet and lower legs should feel warm, relaxed, and light. If you feel any discomfort, try using cooler water next time. Second, a simple prostate supportive tea. For this, you can look for cream-packaged herbal teas containing saw palmetto or pygem, which are widely recognized for their benefits to men's health. You can often find them at health food stores. Alternatively, you can make a simple tea at home. A lovely blend is goji berries and chrysanthemum flowers. Goji berries gently nourish the kidney and liver, while chrysanthemum helps to clear heat and soothe the eyes. Simply take about a teaspoon of each, place them in a mug, and pour hot water over them. Let it steep for about 5 minutes. This tea is best enjoyed in the afternoon. It's particularly helpful for men who experience a bit of heat-related irritation along with their urinary symptoms. However, if you tend to feel cold or have a very weak digestion, this tea might be a bit too cooling for you. If you drink in and feel tired or stomach feels unsettled, it may not be the right fit for your body's pattern right now. A good self-check is to notice how you feel an hour after drinking it. You should feel calm and hydrated, not cold or bloated. One of the most important things to remember on this wellness journey is that your body is unique. In our modern world, it's easy to see something working for a friend or a family member and assume it will work the same way for us. But in TCM, we know that is not always the case. We emphasize understanding an individual's specific pattern. For example, your friend might feel amazing after drinking warm ginger tea every morning because his body has a cold constitution. But if you have a heat constitution, that same ginger tea can make you feel flushed, irritable, and even worsen your symptoms. Copying others without understanding your own body's landscape can lead to frustration and disappointment. This is why gentle self-observation is so crucial. Pay attention to how these small changes make you feel. The goal is not to force a result, but to gently guide your body back to its natural state of balance. If you've tried some of these methods, I'd love to hear about your experience. Sharing what you notice can help you understand your body's signals even better. Every small step you take towards better health is a victory. It's a powerful statement that you are taking charge of your own well-being. The path to balance is built with these small, consistent, daily acts of self-care. It's about listening to your body with kindness and responding with nourishing support. The great many men over 50 experience these prostate-related challenges, but far too few talk about it. It becomes a silent struggle. By learning and applying these simple tips, you are not only helping yourself but also empowering yourself with knowledge that can help others. Send this to a brother, a father, a husband, or a friend you care about. Remind them that they are not alone and that there are gentle, effective ways to support their health. Have you experienced the frustration of nighttime trips to the bathroom? Comment with the word balance, and I will share another simple tip with you. Let's support one another in this journey to vibrant health. Remember, your body has an incredible capacity to heal when given the right support.